Welcome back to Barca Vibes. Today is October 3rd, 2025, and the story of Camp Nou's rebirth continues to unfold. In this update, we're going straight into what matters most: how the stadium and its surroundings look right now, the ongoing permit struggles, and the big news about Barca's Champions League fixture against Olympiacos. Stick with me for the most accurate and up-to-date coverage. No dead news, only the latest developments. First, let's talk about what fans and locals can actually see today at Camp Nou. Exterior and facade progress. The outer shell of the stadium is looking more complete every week. Large parts of the metallic and glass cladding are in place, and the future design is starting to shine through. Some areas are still covered with scaffolding, but the recognizable new face of Camp Nou is emerging. Plazas and walkways. Around the stadium, the pedestrian zones and entry plazas are taking shape. Workers are paving new access routes, placing tiles, and even preparing landscape sections. These will be vital for handling matchday crowds and ensuring smooth flows of fans in and out. Test lighting is already visible on certain roof edges and facade panels, giving a preview of how Camp Nou will glow across the Barcelona skyline on match nights. Evening shots show a mix of raw construction and futuristic finishes. Access points and safety routes, emergency exits, staircases, and ramps are being refined. While many are still cordoned off with fencing, inspectors will be paying close attention to these in the coming days. Turnstiles and ticket scan equipment are also being installed. Local streets remain partially affected by construction, with temporary barriers and machinery. Some shops and cafes nearby have restricted access, but the buzz is undeniable. The stadium's silhouette is back, bigger and bolder, with the third tier giving it a powerful new profile. In short, the surroundings are moving beyond construction chaos and into the stage of final shaping. Camp Nou no longer looks like just a building site. It's starting to feel like a stadium again. But looks aren't enough. The harsh truth is that the stadium still isn't ready for fans, at least not officially. Barcelona has been working closely with the city council and fire department, but inspectors remain cautious. Their main concerns are evacuation routes, emergency access for services, and structural guarantees. The club has submitted amended plans to address these issues, but the green light has not yet arrived. That's why, despite the stunning progress outside, Camp Nou cannot yet host competitive fixtures. Some reports suggest Barca may have to wait until Phase 1B, when capacity increases to around 45,000 seats, instead of reopening early with only 27,000 seats under Phase 1A. The city wants absolute certainty before authorizing crowds of that size. It's a frustrating process, but one the club cannot shortcut. Safety must come before spectacle. The most immediate impact of these delays is now official. Barca's Champions League fixture against Olympiacos on October 21st will be played at Montjuïc, not Camp Nou. This announcement, made in the last 48 hours, closes the door on any short-term hope of a return. Montjuïc remains the only approved venue until permits at Camp Nou are resolved. While Montjuïc has done the job for the past 2 seasons, fans and players alike know it lacks the magic of Camp Nou. A European night under the Montjuïc lights is serviceable, but it cannot match the intensity of 90,000 cuels roaring in Le Coeur. Still, Barcelona has no choice. UEFA and city authorities require absolute compliance, and the club must respect that. Until inspectors say yes, every major game, including Olympiacos, will be staged away from the real home. For the fans, emotions are mixed. Walking past Camp Nou today, you can see the third tier rising, the roof glowing, and the facade sparkling. It feels like the finish line is near. Yet the reality is bittersweet. The gates remain closed, and Montjuïc is still the temporary home. On social media, optimism and frustration collide. Some fans post excitement about the new silhouette, others vent about the endless delays. But most agree on one thing: When Camp Nou finally reopens, it must be done right. Safe, legal, and permanent. So here's the situation on October 3rd, 2025. The stadium surroundings are rapidly taking shape, with plazas, facades, and lighting advancing daily. Safety approvals are still pending, delaying the official reopening. Barca's Champions League clash with Olympiacos is confirmed for Montjuïc, not Camp Nou. The return home is inevitable, but not yet. We'll keep following every step of this historic rebuild with accuracy, not rumors. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and turn on your notification bell for the latest updates. See you next time. Visca el Barça.